Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Bloodborne, where last time we fought the Cleric Beast, the optional boss of Central Yharnam. It was awkward. It wasn't the prettiest fight. It was a bit on the ugly side. Part of it is just me getting reused to the swing of Bloodborne. Part of it is also, I was still, level 1 at the time. Or whatever level you start off with. For Violent Past, I think that's actually, level 5. But either way, I had not upgraded my weapon, I had not upgraded myself, and so, every hit wasn't really doing that much damage, which led to a lot of hits in order to bring him down. Though, the Cleric boss is also one of the Souls game, if you look at all of the Soulsborne games, I would say the Cleric boss is one of the most awkward, only because, the way that the Souls game is presented to you. Big enemies and close spaces don't really work that well for the camera. I spent most of the fight not locked onto the boss, and also that meant I spent most of the fight not really seeing the entire boss in its, in its whole. I spent most of the time just seeing the boss's legs. The camera tilts it up, but it becomes useless because it's such a close space that you don't really see anything around you. Do you say anything different yet?
Yes,
because I defeated the Cleric Beast?
But the Great Bridge is the only way to the Cathedral Ward. And during the hunt, the bridge is closed. You could try the aqueduct. There's a rather, how shall I put it, colourful area south of the Great Bridge. From there, an aqueduct leads to the Cathedral Ward. Not a place you'd normally want to visit, but I don't imagine you have much of a choice, do you?
Afraid not. Not on a night of the hunt.
Not a place, no,
But yeah, apparently his advice was just to go to that bridge first. And the bridge that led to the Cleric Beast, but that is one of the few areas where you have a... there's the area where you fight the Cleric Beast, and then there's a closed door that you cannot open. And on the other side of the closed door is an area you can explore, but you cannot open up that door to create a shortcut for yourself. Which is very surprising, considering just how many different shortcuts this game has. And that one is missing. We've still got a couple areas in Central...
Smells like you, Striker.
in Central Yharnam to explore before we move on. Take on the next boss, of whom I've never necessarily beat without cheesing in its entirety. Today will not be that day. I will still very likely cheese that boss as much as I can. And I feel like technically you're still under-leveled and underpowered to fight these guys, simply because a critical hit does not actually kill them. It only kind of does half damage. Oh, hello. And also this kind of jumping attack I feel is incredibly useful, more so in this game than it necessarily is in Souls games, simply because everybody is very fast. And my weapon, not particularly. My weapon of choice, the Hunter's Axe, is the slowest of the three. So getting those hits in with speed often means getting those hits in with planning. Oh, there was a ladder. Is there an item that I did not pick up because I didn't bother looking for this ladder? No, there is not. Okay. I have done some grinding in between last time and this time. Not necessarily for blood echoes, but there's no avoiding that. More for blood vials. Because of what I mentioned before, I probably... Let's just make a rule from now on. There's no reason to mention the availability of blood vials from this point forward. I think it's very well known in regards to Bloodborne that the use of consumable... the use of consumable items as your health option that are not upgradable creates a situation where you often run out of said consumable. And I don't necessarily want to have to worry about that. Also, I've been getting a little bit of practice, as you can see, with my parries. I still feel like I need work. But I'm definitely better than when I started the game. We're also not going to worry about going in that direction first. That way we have room to move back in this direction, considering it is a little bit of a tougher enemy that waits for us there. We can clear out these rats easily enough, I say, before they just kill me, like I did before. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Though I suppose that's the thing with Bloodborne, like, I'm pretty sure I've been killed by, like, nearly every enemy in the game over the time I've spent playing this thing. All right, and Fashionborn begins. The real game, the real reason anybody has come here is for the fashion. Ooh, that combines with the shades really well. I must admit. Alright, and then we can slowly make our way down. Safely, maybe? Excellent. And fight these guys. They're just laying around. They're minding their own business. Until I showed up and just ruined their day. Sir, are you just trying to vomit on me? That is very rude. That is a lot of bullets. I do not need most of those bullets, but I suppose I am using them, especially if I plan to try to dodge more. Does this game have secret areas like Souls games? Illusory walls? I don't remember. Oh, hello. How are you? Let's do a jump. Let's try to do a jump one. No, you missed. And is there anything interesting in here? No, I think it's the next alleyway that actually has stuff. Can I hit you with the horizontal attack? Yes, I can. Yeah, this is the alleyway that actually has stuff, along with a bad guy. A bloodstone shard. I don't think I have enough shards to upgrade again just yet. I need 5 bloodstone shards to fortify my weapon again, so nothing to worry about at the moment. You're dead, yes. Alas, my choice of gun may not have been the best choice. I probably should have gone with the hunter's pistol, in retrospect. Now, which path leads to the elevator shortcut? Like, one of these two paths does. And maybe both of these paths do. Both of these paths do. Or wait, does the lower path bypass everything? Oh. The door opened on the other side. All right. Alright, we're gonna send the elevator back up. So that in case I screw up on this boss, that was a long wait on the giant fireball. For some reason, I always remember it coming sooner. Sir, it is very rude of you to throw around giant fireballs. And you, with the shield, what game do you think you're playing? Ah, here we go. There is the other side of the lower path. Hmm. You know, I suppose I can go to the lower path from this angle. I don't have to try to take on the pig. There we go. So that cleared out this underpass. Though, if I do die against Father... Is it Father Gascoigne? Here's the thing. He never says his name. So... I cannot guarantee the pronunciation. But we do have these two guys, who are very skippable. But you only suppose need to hit them once. Nope, that was too late. That was on time. Let's top ourselves off before the fight. Maybe we'll use the tiny music box just to show what it does. But that is unfortunately not part of my cheese strategy.
What's that smell? It's blood. Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
In Yharnam, you do not need eyes to see. And that also kind of showcases one of the issues with fighting hunters in this game, is that they have just infinite bullets. And a lot of their strategy suddenly becomes just firing way too many bullets at you. And it just never stops. Who am I here complaining about enemies being terrible?
What's that smell? What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Oh, phase 2 has begun. I screwed it up. That's fine. We can jump down, jump down. Buy ourselves some time. That way we at least showed off the music box. Jump down again. I mean, I probably could just end this now. We probably didn't need to have to pick up the red jeweled brooch. But that's okay. Is this still effective? Alright. There he goes. Like I said, I'm sure I could fight him without cheesing him, but it would be more difficult. All right, let's cut back to the little girl who was hoping to find her mother, whose mother is dead, and we'll have to tell her that her mother is dead. Now, we could have also just taken the brooch apart and kept it for ourselves, but we will complete out the quest.
Hello, Miss Hunter. Still can't find my mum. Miss Hunter, was it really her? Mummy, Mummy, leave me alone.
And what makes that kind of quest stand out is the fact that, like, there is no reward for it. There's nothing good that can come of it. Her mom is dead, her dad is dead, she is alone on the night of the hunt. And ever after. Ah, too soon. There we go. Okay, that was probably unnecessary, but that's fine. Okay, so now that I've done that, let's go back to where we fought Father Gascoigne, so that we can pick up from where we left off. Oh, maybe we should talk to this fella. You got anything new?
Not much.
Alright. Now we're back on track. We have opened with the Tomb of Odin Key? That E kind of confuses pronunciation. Like an extra vowel that's unnecessary. Then, what have we here? We've got some reading material. The Bergenworth spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. It looked like the prompt popped up. Ah, the Blood Gem Workshop tool. Now we can do stuff with blood gems. Let's carry on, because I think there's a lamp coming up soon, and we could use that lamp to go back to the workshop. Probably one of the most unnecessary cutscenes. Like, if we just had the door opening, like if we just pushed the door open and then the door opened and then we stepped inside, like we would still have quite the interesting view to come in through, along with this fellow over here. Let's talk to him. Hello, how are you? You're like a puddle almost.
Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, I tell ya.
I agree.
If you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel.
Oh, thank you for the pronunciation.
The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over, if you wouldn't mind.
I mean, you're not a Souls you're not a Souls NPC if you don't finish a conversation with creepy laughter.
I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about this here Erden Chapel, if they seem worth being told, that is. Oh, and I do sincerely hope they are.
Alright. Let's actually then go back to Central Yarnum because there's that, No. Let's not go back to Central Yarnum just yet. Let's actually go back to Yosefka's clinic and talk to her. Because now, Yosefka might have a different idea of what to do. And also, you know what? I'm just going to bind Yosefka's blood to my hotbar. Maybe I'll use it? Better than not using it. Ever. In any playthrough of this game that I've ever done.
Oh, well, hello. Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off to hunt, I presume?
It's what a hunter does.
Then, if you find any survivors, tell them to seek Yusefka's clinic. Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts, they are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted? Well, off you go then. If you find anyone who's still human, send them straight to Yusefka's clinic. You can assure them there's no place safer. Please, do me this service.
So, yeah, you're given 2 locations to send people to. You're not necessarily given much context as to what is better than the other. The closest context I could imagine is that Yusefka does say something a little suspicious, in that she says if they are still yet human, she will help them or cure them even. But if they're human, what is she necessarily curing them of? Also, blood gems. Oh, we might as well, dude. Blood gem fortification. We've already picked up several blood gems. Reduces stamina costs by 0.3%? That sounds so useless. And I don't think I have access to the second blood gem slot until after I upgrade the Hunter Axe another couple times. So now let's go tell the lady that there is a safe place for them to stay. All right, I found you a safe place.
I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you hunters got off your arses, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear? So what'll it be? Are you going to tell me you're not?
Shall I withhold information? No, I'm going to send them to Odin Chapel.
Well, what do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do?
A hunter's got to hunt.
Get this mess done with.
A hunter must hunt. Alright, let's go back to Odin Chapel, see how she's doing. Alright. What have you got to say?
Ah, the hunter. Thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this place, right? Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
You can't say you're going to like everybody, but that doesn't mean you want them dead. I'd rather see them alive.
If you find any sane survivors, well, send them along to Odin Chapel, will ya?
Hello, how are you?
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something?
Yes.
Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess that Yarnum's in, it's all your fault. You predicty outsiders. Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me. I know your type. You. Stay away from me. I know all your tricks.
I know all your moves. So this is going to be a little bit... there's a bunch of paths to go on. Some lead to dead ends. One leads to the next boss. And the next boss is a little ways away. And has always given me trouble. I've never been particularly good against the next boss. Who is another in the lineup of big monstrosities that move fast and constantly scream. Now let's explore this area before the bagmen take over. We will, of course, taunt the bagmen into killing us once they appear, because they are a reliable source of echoes. They are, like, even when you first find them, they're generally too tough for you, but they drop a lot of blood echoes. But we're not going to have to worry about them for at least until after... What was... Nope. You're still alive? What's the name of the next boss? Something Amalia? It's been too long. Yeah, some madman's knowledge. Only the insight of madmen can allow you to see the truth for what it is. Oh, hello. Now don't point at us dramatically. Oh, hello. Ah. Too slow. And a shield for your shield needs. I've never used a shield in this game. And I believe that's locked on the other side. Yep. There's the mechanism. No need to worry about that direction just now. For sale. Baby carriage. Hopelessly abandoned. Alright. I guess we might as well go and start exploring the cathedral ward. Hello. How are you? No, what did I tell you about pointing menacingly at us? Alright, so we don't have the insight to see them yet. And I also don't remember what they're called, but there's one of them up there. If you remember what these creatures are called, let me know in the comments below. See, I never switched to this outfit because I don't like top hats. And I think it's not quite as good, or at the very least, like, this is why it's Fashion Souls, because no piece of equipment really is that much better than the other piece of equipment. They each have their strengths and weaknesses. Oh, and that's still hunter garb, that's still hunter gloves. That is exactly the same, except now with a top hat. Alright, let's head this way, because I think this way leads to the dead end. As well as this large fellow. Wow, I missed completely. I'm actually surprised that went so well. Oh, bloodstone shards. Should I just go back to camp? You know, once I clear out this way, I should. This, I think, just opens and closes this gate, which we don't really need to worry about closing and opening. He's a distraction. And we do not have... Only a special emblem opens that gate, but we do not have said emblem. That's going to cost money. We don't need to worry about that just yet. So who is the trap? Why do I remember... Oh, yeah. There are two big guys. There we go. Still not quite tough enough. Hopefully, after upgrading... Nope. I tried to do the jump attack. Yeah, like that, sir. But a little bit more successful and not being interrupted midair. We completely missed each other. Oh. Almost. It almost kills them. Ooh, a monocular. Oh, fancy. It's too bad I forgot my opera glasses. I've got to settle with using my monocular for seeing distant items. There we go. Bloodstone shards. Fantastic. Now you are always a little problematic. Also, I realize there is the... There's the little item carrying guy who got away. Okay. But that guy always kind of gets away from me in this particular area. Like, trying to get a hold of that particular bloodstone shard dropper while also staying alive is not particularly easy. Ooh, and then this should take me to the opposite side of the cleric beast. Yeah. I think this door... Yeah, that door would take you to the Cleric Beast bridge. But, strangely enough, that's the one shortcut you cannot make. Alright, I'm going to go back to the Hunter's Dream, level up, and also fortify my weapon. Because I can. Alright, we're back. We're ready to proceed down this other path, which will lead us towards dogs. And a hidden passageway in a church. Why, hello, folks. Alright, there's the dog. Ow. Wow, I missed completely. There we go. Much better. I forget, which side is it more beneficial to go down first? This side. There we go. That way I could pick up the Cold Blood Dew. And then I believe it's better to go on the outside of the church first, because that's how you unlock the hidden path. Very rude of you. Not quite strong enough to defeat in one hit. Getting there. But not there yet. Oh, it's this fella. Also, I don't remember his name. He's kind of psychotic. But everybody's crazy in this town now.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred.
Oh, hey, Alfred.
Of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned? Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance. Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way. There must be oodles for us to share. Go on, just tell me what piques your interest.
Well, let's talk about the Healing Church.
As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit.
I don't think anybody's willing at this point in time.
Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate. I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
Ah, yes, we need to get the password first, but the password is locked in a memory. We'll deal with that when the time comes. Yeah, more madman's knowledge. With insight, I've heard a few things like you don't want too much insight because once your insight grows too strong, like too high, like you take more damage from frenzy. But I can't say I'm aware of it, or the minimum insight needed to see particular sights. Hello. Very rude. Why did I think that that monster was going to be tougher than he actually was? I got nothing. Antidote, always useful. Or at the very least, always useful to have. Oh. And another lamppost, conveniently right before the old town. And I feel like that this is not a bad spot to stop for the night. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.